Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur known for Tesla and SpaceX, now heads DOGE. This new federal agency, the Department of Government Efficiency, has a simple goal/government spending. Musk, with his signature brash style, has wasted no time. He's targeted agencies like USAID for massive cuts, claiming they're bloated and inefficient. This has made him a hero to some and a villain to others. Musk's critics argue that he's going too far, too fast. They worry about the impact of these cuts on vital programs. His supporters, however, cheer him on. They believe he's the only one willing to take on the bureaucracy. One thing's for sure: Musk's leadership of DOGE has shaken things up. He's ignited a firestorm of controversy. Only time will tell the true impact of his actions, but one thing is certain: the fight is far from over. USAID, the U.S. Agency for International Development, finds itself directly in Musk's crosshairs. This agency, tasked with providing aid to developing countries, has long been a target for conservatives. They argue it's a wasteful bureaucracy that throws money at problems. Musk has seized on these criticisms. He's used his platform to amplify them, calling for USAID to be drastically downsized or even eliminated. He's pointed to what he sees as wasteful spending. He's questioned the agency's effectiveness. This has sparked outrage from USAID's defenders. They argue that the agency plays a vital role in promoting global stability. They point to its work in fighting poverty, disease, and hunger. They warn that cutting USAID would have devastating consequences. The debate over USAID is about more than just money. It's about America's role in the world. It's about the values we stand for. It's a debate that is likely to continue for years to come. Musk's DOGE isn't just cutting budgets. It's also demanding access to vast amounts of data. This includes sensitive personal information held by the Treasury Department. This data grab has alarmed privacy advocates. They fear DOGE will misuse this information. 19 states, led by New York, have filed a lawsuit to block DOGE's access. They argue that it violates Americans' privacy rights. They point to Musk's history of making controversial statements. They question whether he can be trusted with such sensitive data. The lawsuit is a major test of government power in the digital age. It raises fundamental questions about privacy and security in the 21st century. The outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications. The lawsuit over Treasury data is just the tip of the iceberg. The Trump administration, with Musk at the helm of DOGE, faces a barrage of legal challenges. These lawsuits come from all corners: states, unions, civil rights groups. They target a range of issues from environmental regulations to immigration policy. These legal battles reflect the deep divisions in American society. They highlight the high stakes of the Trump presidency. The courts have become a crucial battleground in the fight over Trump's agenda. Each side is vying for control of the judiciary. They understand that the courts will shape the country's future for generations to come. While Musk wages his war on government spending, Trump is busy implementing his own controversial policies. He's revoked Biden's access to intelligence briefings, citing concerns about his mental state. This unprecedented move has drawn criticism from both Democrats and Republicans. Trump is also pushing ahead with plans to increase deportations. He's dissatisfied with the current numbers. He wants to make good on his campaign promise to crack down on illegal immigration. He's even considering restarting the practice of detaining immigrant families. These actions have sparked protests across the country. Critics accuse Trump of being cruel and inhumane. They argue that he's tearing families apart and violating human rights. Trump, however, remains defiant. He insists that he's simply enforcing the law. Amidst the chaos and controversy, one figure has emerged as a key player in the Trump administration: J.D. Vance. The author of Hillbilly Elegy has become a trusted advisor to the president. He's played a key role in shaping policy and navigating the political landscape. Vance's influence is evident in a number of areas. He helped negotiate the controversial sale of TikTok to a U.S. company. He's also been instrumental in selecting cabinet nominees. Vance's rise to prominence is a testament to his political acumen. He's managed to gain the trust of a president known for his distrust of outsiders. His influence is likely to grow in the years to come. Musk's actions at DOGE, Trump's policies, the constant lawsuits, they all point to a larger problem: a crisis of trust in government. Americans are increasingly disillusioned with their elected officials. They feel like the system is rigged against them. This distrust is fueled by a number of factors. Partisan gridlock, economic inequality, the rise of social media. It's creating a dangerous environment where facts are disputed and conspiracy theories flourish. Restoring trust in government is essential for the health of American democracy. It's a daunting task, but it's not impossible. It requires leaders who are willing to put aside partisan differences and work together for the common good. The battle over DOGE, the lawsuits, the policy fights, they're all part of a larger debate about the future of governance in the digital age. How do we balance privacy and security? How do we ensure that technology is used for good? These are complex questions with no easy answers. What's clear is that the old ways of doing things are no longer working. We need new solutions for a new era. The future of governance depends on our ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world. It requires us to embrace innovation while upholding democratic values. It's a challenge that will define the 21st century. The events of the past few years have exposed deep divisions in American society. These divisions are political, economic, and cultural. They are fueled by misinformation, mistrust, and a lack of empathy. Bridging these divides is essential for the future of the country. It requires us to engage in respectful dialogue, even when we disagree. It requires us to listen to each other and try to understand different perspectives. America has always been a nation of diverse voices. That diversity is our strength, not our weakness. But it only works if we are willing to come together as one nation, indivisible.